Good day to all. Good day, good evening, good afternoon, at whatever time you're listening to this podcast. Hey, Brother Parker here, Brother James Parker with the Kingdom in Action podcast, keyword action. And I'm coming at you today with a thought of the day. And this thought of the day arises that this morning I went for my morning walk, and I enjoy that time because I'll have my device on and I'm listening to a sermon, and I'm kind of like, my thoughts are on God and listening to the sermon and just kind of meditating and just kind of getting geared up for the day. Anyway, I like walking through our neighborhood. It's quiet, it's peaceful. At this particular moment, it's safe to walk in the morning time that I walk. But I was walking, and the neighborhood, they like to celebrate the different holidays. And anyway, I think we're coming up on Halloween. Anyway, so people have already started to get their yards together. And I walked by this one house, and they really put some attention and detail into their Halloween display. And so the question came across my mind for a thought of the day. I wanted to put a question to you, my brothers. I want to ask you this question is, what is your priority? What is your priority? What is important to you? And I ask that because we as a society, people, believers and non-believers alone, we put priority and details into things that, when you look at the overall scheme of things, has nothing to do with nothing. In the words of Solomon, meaningless. And it just dawned on me that if we as believers would put attention to detail, prioritizing our spiritual relationship with the Lord and with our family, if we prioritize those things as we prioritize worrying about celebrating holidays and doing all this other stuff. And because this yard was detailed. It had the blow ups. It's got what you call them things, animatronics, robots. And when you walk by, one of them had a sensor. When you walk by, it lit up and started talking to you, and that's how you get stuff snatched out of somebody's yard. Because if I was not aware, it would have got snatched. It's and all this other stuff. This is time consuming. Have you seen some of the people's yards during the holiday seasons for Halloween, especially, and then Christmas? The detail. You go by some people's yards during Christmas time, and it's like going through. We got a place here in North Raleigh called Walnut Creek. I think it's called something else now, but it was famous, formerly known as Walnut Creek Amphitheater, and they used to do a Christmas lights, like Christmas lights in December, whatever. But you get to drive through Walnut Creek, and they had these light displays, very pretty. We've done it a couple of times back in the day. Very pretty, and you actually can tune into a radio station, and it's playing music and giving you background, and as you're driving through, and just a holiday nativity scene, driving through for the holidays. Well, that's how some people's yards look, like you're going through a light show. They really put some time, effort, detail. In other words, this was a priority to them, because you can tell. You've seen them on TVs, commercials, or TV news stories and things of that nature. They've been featured on special things because they're just so over the top, to be honest. Over the top. I get it. To the point that they've even had some in the news that people were complaining because it was a nuisance, because people would drive through the neighborhood. Well, it now turns your neighborhood into some kind of spotlight, because these people want to stop and take pictures. And look, I'm in my house. I don't want to hear all these people outside and the noise and the confusion. So I get it. But back to my original thought of the day is, what is your priority? Men of Christ, brothers, sisters, are you prioritizing your relationship with God that way, that you make sure that you carve out time, special time, specific time of the day, that you cut off all distractions, you shut off the world, and you sit down with your Bible and your whatever your routine is to grow closer in your spiritual relationship, whatever that may be. Everybody has their own thing, but just go with the basics. We'll just say with your Bible and a prayer, are you making that a priority? Or are you focusing on other things that is distracting you from making God your priority? So what is your priority? What is first with you in your life? Just something to think about. I ain't condemning nobody, because I know how I was back in the day. Like I said, I finally got my head out of the sand, and now I am focusing on the things that I need to focus on. Still doing what I need to do, but trying to each day make more of serving my priority. And that's what I focus on, and that's what I do. Because I have our church is doing a Habitat for Humanity this upcoming weekend. At the time that I'm posting this upcoming weekend, they're doing a Habitat for Humanity project. I'll be there. Today, they're serving the local high school over there by our church. I'll be there for that. That's at 3:00. Just making myself available. Before, these things would not be priority to me. They would not even make the radar, because I would be trying to plan things for me. And it's not about me anymore. So that's just my thought of the day. Think about it, chew on it, slosh it around the mouth, swallow it. It's going to taste great, because it's going to get you to think. So just think. What are you prioritizing? What is priority to you? What is first? Just think. Like I said, I just passed by that display for Halloween, and I'm like, that took a lot of time. More time than I would want to invest in anything that has to deal with the world, especially something with Halloween, and just talking about. And it wasn't nothing out there. All of it was ghosts, goblins, stuff that we're not even supposed to be entertaining. So, but anyway, just the thought of the time that it took to set all that up, to purchase these things, and then you got to set them up and all that, and then maintain them, and then here come after the holidays, you have to take them down, and then you're going right into the next holiday. So again, what's priority to you, and what's first in your life? It's just something to think about. Anyway, Brother Parker here with Kingdom Men in Action. That's my thought of the day. Hey, I love you, brothers and sisters. I love you. Hey, like, share, leave a review so amazing people like you can find this podcast. And in the description, there's some links for you to use. If you need to get in contact with me through email or through YouTube or whatever, you can reach out and leave a comment, and we'll talk about it. You may have another viewpoint. I don't know. Let me know. Let's talk about it. That's what it's all about. Iron sharpens iron. I don't have the answer to everything. I don't know everything. I'm just putting it out there. Let us talk about it here at the Kingdom Men in Action. You can go over to our YouTube page and join up over there, and we have discussion over there. We got videos over there that you can watch that help us learn, grow, and encourage one another. So, anyway, that's my thought of the day. What is priority to you? That's the thought of the day. Until the next time, this is Brother Parker, and as always, God